What up, you guys? How you guys is doing? So, probably by the time you guys is watching this video, well, it will already be posted anyways. But so I ran across Facebook, and somebody had a pretty good question, on the public to ask, and that question is, when it comes to women, basically, what matters the most? Is it confidence or is it looks? And so I'm going to break it down to you real brief of my answer and why I chose like these answers. So let's start off with the looks. So is it looks based off of getting women? Absolutely. Is confidence based off of getting women as well? Absolutely. So basically the answer is pretty much both. And the reason why I say both is because now I know people will say, oh, well, women don't worry about looks or whatever. Even though looks is not the end all be all. But however, looks is the one that helps open the doors to getting like the girl that you might want. Because it starts off with them noticing you first. Now, you probably will look like a Casanova, and they still won't really, don't expect them for them to approach you. But just know, like, if you look good, like in a woman's eyes, you may have a good chance to have that door open. But however, if you have the looks, but you don't have the confidence, then it doesn't really matter. Because confidence is the key, right, to really sealing the deal. So remember, looks opens the doors, but confidence seals the deal. Now let me break it down to you with the confidence aspect. Well, what is confidence? Confidence is basically something where, you have pretty much no fear in doing what you're about to accomplish. That's my version of confidence. So basically, for someone like who is unsure of what to do, if you're unsure, like with maybe, let's say for me, like when it comes to math, I'm not very good at math, so I'm very unsure about that. I doubt that I will ever go to school to become a math teacher because math is not my strongest point. But let's say art. I'm pretty confident when it comes to, being creative with my art, clay sculpting, all that stuff. Because that's something that I practice and I crafted. Well, look at it the same way when it comes to relationships for guys when it comes to approaching women. Well, you gotta have some type of level of practice in order for you, and experience, in order for you to really build that confidence enough to be able to talk to that person. Because the biggest confidence killer is when you take rejection personally. Because nobody don't want to feel rejected. But once you get used to that rejection, then it's like, okay, your approach may get better as you practice, as you work on yourself. But there's other things to help build up the confidence as well. Not just like the practice of, cold approaching, which means like, approach the woman and, build up your game and charisma to talk to her. But there's different elements. So one of the things, it could be like, okay, what makes you feel good as a man? Because everything is pretty much subjective. It doesn't matter about what I think or what the next person thinks or what she thinks. What matters is what you think. So let's say, an example, if you're 260 pounds and you're overweight, but that your weight is affecting your confidence, the way how you approach them. Because in the back of your mind, you probably will look at yourself that, man, I'm not good enough for this person that person's way out of my league. She's physically fit, while I'm walking around, with a full belly, a full load on my stomach, like I'm looking like I'm pregnant. So if that affects your confidence, then you have to work on the self-improvement to lose the weight so you can feel better about yourself as you're approaching this person. Money, well, there's another thing about that. Because you don't want to lead with your wallet. But if you're like this broke dude, you're living with your mother, and by the way, happy Mother's Day. But if you're still living with your mother and you're broke, that could also affect your confidence as well too. These little things, causes insecurities, whether if you see it or not. If you don't have your own place, if you don't have at least a good job, you don't have to make like 6 figures, but just enough where you have some type of financial stability. That also affects your confidence level when approaching women who you feel that's out of your league. And I could go so on and so on. Like I said, I could go on with the charisma aspect. Just learning how to socially engage and talk to a woman. But overall, the looks and confidence, they both mix well together. They both matter because you want to at least look decent. See, one thing I'll say about women, right, that I'll give them so much credit for, women will do their best to stay lean, to stay fit, because they know that their body is pretty much the asset of a man's eyes. See, we treasure the visual aspects, while most women treasure the mental aspects. You also gotta build up your mental game as well too, though. You can't just walk around looking like a Greek god and to a woman's eyes, but yet be dumb as the rocks. So I'm just letting you know there's many different ways, but because I'm only sticking those 2 topics between looks and confidence, you gotta have both. And that's only my opinion. You could be a fat dude, but like I said, if you have the confidence, if you have the game and swag, you'll still be able to get what you want. But if you want the majority of high quality looking women, you gotta improve on yourself. And that goes within the looks along with the confidence. And like I said, you could be blessed with good generics, good genes, but if you never build up the level of confidence to talk to the opposite gender, or if you just struggle with talking to people, period, then that's something I feel like you need to really work on. So anyways, hopefully that video helps. Like, comment, subscribe. Holla back. Peace.